Hello and welcome again to AA Home Gardening. Guys, we're in April. Spring is definitely here. Blooms are everywhere in the garden. Every year I get so excited to come out when the season is in bloom. So I'm gonna give you a tour. This is early April tour. Today is the 6th of April 2025. Guys, the garden's alive. My garden is alive. My buds are coming out. My flowers are coming out. And guys, you know, I do love my flowers. But if you're following me, then you know there's nothing as nice as my fruits, okay? So you can see pretty flowers everywhere, looking nice, bringing everything back to life. Everything that was asleep for the season, wakey, it's spring. So guys, you're not in the front garden. I tend to leave the flowers, let them showcase themselves a little, but between them there's so much weed, so there's so much things to come and do in the garden. So let's look at some of the fruit trees, okay? So that's the flowers, loads of bluebells and daffodils, and I have a couple, I call those dandelions. I'll show you them as well. But this is one of my cherries. Look here, guys. I need to come and weed out the pot, guys. When spring come, there's so much work to be done in the garden. So if anybody have a free time and living nearby, and you want to come and offer and then please do let me know, because there's so much things to do, guys. You know, I have the front garden. I'm at the front garden, I should say, and the back garden, and so much to do. So this particular one, I think this cherry was the sunburst. The label fallen off, but I know this is the sunburst cherry. And this year the tree is loaded. Guys, look at this bloom. Aren't they beautiful? Don't you think they're beautiful? I think they're beautiful. I love spring. I love when the thing come to life. I come to life in spring as well. I hate winter. I can't stand the cold, guys. I cannot stand the cold. So once the sun is out, then I'm happy. So that's one of my cherry. And then got up on the motor bush. Mercy. So yes, guys, if you're nearby and have free time, come and help me. Come and help me. This is my main cherry tree. Guys, last year this one produced the most in all these years. And I have this one going, oh, time really flying. I think this is going 5 years old now since I have this. Guys, the cherry on this is huge. Huge. I think I put a little link or picture to show you some of the harvest from last year. And when I say they're huge and they're super sweet. So, you know, I have to keep topping it out because it's going too far. I cannot reach it. So I keep on topping it so I can find it, can get access to it. But guys, it is huge, fat, sweet cherries. I did try to trim it, but you can see some dead sticks still left on a few of the branches. But yes, this cherry is doing superb. And guys, remember the mistake, if you're following last year, I did a good harvest. I have a bowl of cherry, left few that wasn't totally ripe. And guys, I did not cover it from the birds. And I lost the second harvest. So this is my sweet cherry. This is my sour cherry, okay? It's a massive, enormous tree. This phone will not do it justice, okay? This is a massive, humongous thing. But the thing is, you know, the sour cherries, beautiful. The sour cherry make nice juice, okay? But guys, the birds don't give her a chance to enjoy. So big this tree is. I hope the phone, you have a little bit of an idea. This is huge, yeah? And there's cherry blooms everywhere, okay? This every year this tree bears. But the birds are quite quick and they don't allow me to enjoy any of this cherry. So we just have it basically for decoration, because as soon as they bloom out and they start changing colors, the birds are in there. You have magpie, you have the brown doves, you have the white doves, You have the pigeons. I have everything you can think of coming in and eating off the cherries. So that's just for decoration and shade. And then this is my little plum tree. And the blooms has fallen now. And you can see tiny plums coming through. Guys, you can see tiny plums. Oh guys, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Everything is alive in the garden. The garden have woken up, guys. Look at my tiny plum, everything. Guys, I need to go on top and show you my elderberries coming through as well. Oh, before I show you the elderberry, guys, these are the daffodils. Some people see it as weed, guys. It is classified as a weed for some people. For me, it's medicine. One of my subscribers just asked for some of the dandelion roots and thing, so I need to come and dig them up and get it to my subscriber. Yes, guys, I come up so I can show you some of the elderberry. You can see it's budding out. Guys, the thing is, when spring come, if you're not awake, it can just pass you by. When everything just start budding out. I look at this elderberry tree, I would say 5 days ago. I don't see nothing happening. And look at it now. It's budding out everywhere. And you can see my plum tree. That's in the pot. I don't know, everything is in a pot. You can see the pot. And you can see I'm on top of the garage now, guys. And I can show you how tall this cherry tree is humongous. Okay, guys, I have blue sky in cold UK. Look at that, guys. Blue sky. Guys, I love these days when the skies are super blue and nice. This is my Gold apple that I need to come and sort out, guys. My Gold, beautiful Gold, fruiting everywhere. So I'm on top of the garage so I can show you some of the bloom of my Gold apple. I started trimming it, but I didn't finish trimming it. So I need to come and trim this properly because it's mixing with the weed and everything. Guys, the front garden tend to get neglected, but this year I'm going to try and see if I can pay more attention to the front garden. So that's my Gold, really nice, crispy, honey sweet apple, very nice. There's more elderberry here as well, guys. You can see shooting out. This is a tayberry beside it, guys, and it's, well, I love in the sunshine, but like how spring kicks in now, guys, if you could have just one night of proper rain to soak these things in, because then I have to come out in the garden and water, you know. So if I could have one good night of downpour, then I know I can't get the balance right, guys. We're always complaining for something, but how would look like one night of downpour. And there's some more elderberry over there, guys. But these things were covered this year. Definitely not making the same mistake this year. This is my Arona berry. I don't know what happened last year, guys. It did not fruit a lot. It fruited like just one limb fruit. But this year, thank God, every section of it is in bloom. Yes. You know, I make Arona jam for you guys. I think that's one of the nicest jam ever to exist. You know, usually as Jamaican people, we go crazy for guava jam and things like that, even though I have to make my own guava jam because the one on the market is just too sweet for me. But as nice as guava jam is, guys, I'm telling you, if you taste this Arona, otherwise known as chokeberry, if you taste this, I'm sure you're going to tell me that it's even nicer than guava jam. This is medicine, guys. I have videos on this. This is natural medicine that I used to use for cold, bronchitis, and things in the past, you know, back in the days before doctors were plentiful. But as I said before, guys, I'm no doctor. I'm not in the medical field. This is from research and using it for myself and all those things. But you can see videos on the elderberry, otherwise known as, not elderberry, what am I talking about? My Arona, guys, my chokeberry, okay? So I need to come. I did have some garlic in that gone totally wild all over the place now. So I need to come and sort this out. Guys, let me know what's going on in the garden in spring now. Let me know what's taking place in your garden in spring. Is your garden alive, or is it actually spring where you are yet? Probably it's not spring, or probably you guys are actually in summer. Do let me know in the comment section. This is another one of my tea berries. Everything is in bloom. And look at everything, guys. I need to come and sort it out. This one of my tea berry going right over. Look at every berry. Look at the berries. Look at the berries going straight over into my Jana Gold apple. Beautiful, guys. These apples are so nice. Really, really nice. I need to come and trim this back. Yes, guys, I did trim it back already since spring, you know. But I will come back and trim it back again because I don't want anything interfering with my apples. I want full bountiful harvest. Sorry, my throat went there. Yes, guys, got all these spring flowers. And then right down here, guys, you know, I have your bluebells and your daffodils. But what I want to daffodils, tying up my tongue. What I want to show you guys is my wild strawberries that are in bloom. These are wild strawberry. My little lad, my little son, do sell these wild strawberries. He sells on my Etsy store, so you can go on my Etsy store and support my little lad. He's 10, so he comes around and harvest these, not harvest, but dig these up and send to you if you want wild strawberries, guys. And these strawberries, they're tiny, but they're very sweet. If you have tried wild strawberries before, you will know that they are very, very sweet. So these are like ground cover at the front of my garden. There's strawberry everywhere and flowers everywhere. This is my Golden Delicious, and it is delicious. So this is my Golden Delicious apple. How much did I get last year? I think about 5. But look at the blooms, guys. Look at the blooms. They're everywhere. So yes, I came out and I watered them this morning. But I didn't get around to weed again. Guys, there's so much weeding to do. But I'm not going to focus on that. I'm just doing my video. I'll come and weed another day. You know? So this is my Golden Delicious. Really, 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 really nice apple. And this is one apple tree that will cross-pollinate with, you know, your apples. So usually people normally have a Golden Delicious, not just for the taste and the nutritious value, but is a very good cross-pollinator. So even though my Jana Gold is a self-fertile apple, usually if I have more than 1 apples, then it normally gets a heavier harvest. It gets more holding on. Okay, so that's it. And guys, my snowdrop did his duty, gone back to sleep soon, shed his seeds, and then next day show me again that spring is around the corner. This is where I did your pumpkin, early pumpkin, to see if anything will happen from, I think it was early January, first week of January I did it. The cardboard cover is still on it. I don't know if you remember the video. You can go back and look in my videos. I did this pumpkin patch with you guys. I think I'm going to wait a little because I can see where frost and snow is still being predicted. I hope that is a wrong prediction. I don't want to see snow or frost until way down in the year when I reach back to late autumn. So I'll uncover this soon, but I'm just watching the weather. I did come and harvest some of my lemon balm yesterday. Look how nice and fat these leaves are. I came and harvested them yesterday to make tea. So guys, you can see some Maris Piper potatoes that was in there from 3 years, still popping back out. Raspberry bush, guys. There's so many food. So many food. I cannot wait to have a bigger fruit forest, guys. Bigger fruit forest. This is the original pot from my lemon balm. You know, the seed fell, everything is popping back up. This is where I did have a hyacinth flower that bloomed recently. Hyacinth flowers is so beautiful. I don't know if I did capture the bloom for you, but it have died back now. Lovely hyacinth flower. My wild roses are waking up. I cut it back, guys. I cut it back so much, but it was in the walkway. And you know, I used the rose hip to make tea. I did not harvest enough to make jam this year. Guys, it's so time consuming. Sometimes you have the things and have the intention, but it don't actually work out because you're so busy. That's an old rose hip that didn't get harvested there. I do have some inside still that I dry to make tea. Isn't the leaf nice and glossy and beautiful? This is my main conference pear. And guys, when I tell you this conference pear is huge, okay, it's a massive pear, and it's sweet, guys. Did I say spring, guys? Did I say spring? Isn't it beautiful? Look at the sun peeping at me in the garden. Guys, I don't like to be cloaked up in the house. I like to be outside in nature, soaking up this vitamin D, proper vitamin D, no capsule, no pill, straight from the sunshine, and just looking at my beautiful bloom. That is just beautiful. Look at all these new shoots coming out, guys. Look at that. And I did root loads of these pear because one of my subscribers wanted some, and I wanted to put some of these elsewhere as well. This would be a nice one to root because there's no bloom on this one. It is alive. I'll probably root that one, you know. Just this section have on some bloom. I think I probably cut it from there and make some more cuttings. But this is everywhere, guys. I did top it out. That's where I get the cuttings from. I did top it out because it was going too high, and I top it out there as well, but it's still shooting up. There's another one right over there that is in bloom. Guys, it's springtime. Blooms everywhere. And guys, you can see I'm just under my wild cherry. Look at that. That could be a beautiful paint. The blooms are just all be fly by us, and that very blue background reminding me of the Caribbean. We don't tend to see so much blue skies, guys. That's why I'm so excited. If you're not from these cold, dark sky places, you won't understand the excitement of just seeing sky looking like this. We don't see it often, guys. And when you look at those beautiful blooms, there was a bird nest in there. I don't know if there was a bird nest up here. I don't see it at the moment, but yes, guys, that's my wild cherry, and I can hear the bees buzzing. I don't know if you can hear that, but the bees are flying everywhere. They go crazy when this wild cherry is in bloom because they love it, guys. They love it. And you know, with the bees population going down and everything, guys, I love to have these massive trees around because they help with my garden as well to make sure my fruit trees get pollinated, guys. So that's my front garden. I'm going to take you next door now. Not next door, but I'm going to take you to my back garden and show you what's happening at the back. I'm at the back, guys. Hey, look at the view. Look at that view. Isn't that just superb? That is just magnificent. So yes, I'm in the back garden. And guys, the beauty continues. This is another apple tree. Guys, I hope you're on the journey with me now. I hope you're on the journey with me. Type, guys, what's blooming in your garden? What are you excited about this year? Guys, I'm so excited. My blooms are out. Isn't that just lovely? My blooms are out, guys. And look at that. I make makeshift lines everywhere. When the sun is out, I want my clothes to be dried in the sun, not in no dryer, guys. That's just lovely. This is one of the tree, and then over here is another apple tree. This one haven't opened up totally yet, so I need to come and chop away all the black berries and everything from the base of this tree so it doesn't compete for the nutrients. But that's some of my apple tree that's in my backyard, and my lovely view on a beautiful bright spring day. Wow, isn't this better, guys, than dark clouds? And there's no even, I can see the plane, the trails. I don't know if you can see it, trying to spoil my little nice blue sky, but it's beautiful. So let me take you now to my polytunnel and my greenhouses over there and show you what's happening. What else is happening in the garden? What else is happening? Well, I'm in my makeshift polytunnel. My peaches, the blooms Well, guys, I don't even know if it's gonna be peach or nectarine. I have to wait and see, but I'm sure it should be a peach tree. The blooms are falling off, guys, and we're gonna wait and see if any hold on. We know in a short space of time we should know if any have held on, and see if anything hold on this year. Funny enough, last year, this bloom last year, none held on. This bloom last year, but this year I don't see anything on this one. That's interesting. That is a younger peach tree, and this one bloom. This one didn't. Don't know what's happening there, but at least if any of these, as I said, guys, just open for at least 2 peaches. I want 1 for myself. The rest I'll share with the family. And then my mulberry is awake. It's awake, it's awake, it's awake. Guys, I cut back this mulberry so much. If anyone have mulberry, you know they are very, very, very fast growers. Okay? And I just have to contain it in this space. So you know I did train it into the weeping form, because if it go up, guys, it would have been way over 20 feet long time. So I train it every year, and guys, this thing produced. Yesterday my little son said to me, "Mommy, I can't eat so much mulberry." They ripe too quickly. And as I said to people before, if you want mulberry, you have to come and get it in person, because they go mushy really quick. Because I tried to carry mulberry to subscribers and friends before, and they get mushy quickly. So I always say, this is one of the berries that if you want it, you have to come for it, because it doesn't transport well. And I don't really want to harvest it before it's ripe so it can get to you. Then it won't really taste how lovely it is. So I want it to ripe properly. But saying that, I did have a subscriber that came last year just to come and sample the mulberries. But she kept putting it off. By the time she finally got here, guys, I don't think she got more than 5. It was like the last few that were on the tree, and she regretted it so much after tasting it that she didn't come much earlier. And you can see, guys, if you're following me for a few years, you know this was like a tiny twig that had aphids and everything when I got it. And look at this, look at the size of the trunk now, guys. Proper thick thing. When I purchased this, it was like literally like that branch right there, that length, that size, everything. And look at it now, really, really beautiful, really, really nice. Look at my fig. My fig almost reached the top as well, guys. Look at my figs. Can you see the baby figs? Can you see the baby figs? Yes, guys. And people are saying, can you grow figs in container and produce loads? Guys, you know I did last year. I didn't even change around the container. That's the same container that I fruited in last year. I just try. I'm waiting for my comfrey to pop up bigger, so I can start get my comfrey and nettle tea fertilizer going, so I can feed my babies. But guys, yes, this is in a container. Last year I got, I'm sure it was about 2 dozen figs I got last year from that tiny container. Okay, so yes, guys, we can do it. And then look at my figs. Can you see figs? And guys, this one is a brown turkey, and it is nice. All I do, as soon as they reach a little size and I know they're pollinated properly and everything, I just cover it, guys. I cover it with my little mesh bag, so no worm, no nasties are in there. And guys, that's my loquat looking good. But guys, I don't see no evidence of any bloom or anything going on, which I'm a bit disappointed, guys, but I guess I can't have it all. All I see is like some worms and things want to come and mess around with my thing, but I have to come through and try to kill them. Yeah, so I need to come through and look at them, but I don't see any evidence of any bloom coming on yet. I cannot wait to try kumquat, guys. I've never tried it before. You see just all these worms, things popping up in there. I need to come and sort them out. Then my raspberry, guys, it's spring now. I'm saying it's spring. There's berries and fruits everywhere. Just the season I love, guys. And this is the yellow. This is the yellow raspberries. Guys. Spring is here. My garden is lovely. And guys, you know my little lads, I love the berries and the currants because they put them in the pancake and then they make sauce with them as well. So the more berries I can grow for the little ones, I try to grow them for my boys, you know, so they can love gardening, guys. When they see they can get all these nice food from the garden, you know, they hopefully form a love for gardening, because all of us have to eat food. So you can just have it as a side hobby. If you don't love it like me, to want to do it full time, you can just grow the main things you like. If it's a cucumber or a tomato or a berry, you can start from there. But I grow the berries for me, but to let my lads fall in love with gardening as well. My goji berry, you know, last year, guys, I repot this with you guys. And guys, I repot it and it was shock. It took a shock. It was so upset with me, guys. It just, you know what? I'm not going to produce anything for you. So last year, this thing was as dead as can be. It just was in total shock. Shed its leaf, limping, everything. Look at it now. Guys, goji berry for me is not the best tasting thing. But I just put it in my smoothie and things like that because I know it have lots of nutritional value. And it's just spreading everywhere. Spreading. It just didn't like to be transplanted. And it just punished me last year. But this year it's looking quite good. And right there you can see my Cape gooseberry popping up for the season. And then, guys, that's one of my grape, the one that I did the cutting from, you know, that tiny cutting that is in bloom. I'll take it next door and show you. This one is called, what is one? Black Amberg. So I did the cutting from this one. This section here look dry, so I need to come and trim him up. Actually, it's not dry, so I'll leave him. But I'll take it next door and show you the cutting. But guys, look at my gooseberries. I love gooseberry. They remind me of grapes. Look at this shop, guys. Can you see all those Cape gooseberry? You see, I'm getting mixed up now. The Cape gooseberry is the one that is a Chinese lantern. This is just normal gooseberry that tastes like grape, okay? And they have the thorns and everything. The other one doesn't have the thorn. But I'm just showing you this tiny bush here. It's loaded. There's gooseberries everywhere, guys. Gooseberry, did I say everywhere? Gooseberries everywhere, guys. Hey, I love coming in the garden and looking at all these things. There's just gooseberries everywhere. So that's the size of it, guys, in a little container, okay? And it's just giving. Last year I did get a lot of gooseberries as well. So there's gooseberries going on there. This, I have the green one and the purple one. This is another one waking up later. So sometimes it's nice when some week before some. So by the time I finish this harvest, these were coming up. So this one just waking up, guys. And then that's a comfort that was in my old grapevine. Everything there just waking up. And you can see my loquat sending out leaves everywhere. But guys, all I want to see is some bloom. Leaves are good to see that is alive, but I want to see some bloom. I don't see anything happening. I want something to happen, guys. I'm waiting a couple years now. So you need to bless me with some loquat. But I don't know. Let's see. You know, I topped it out last year. It was getting too high. But I don't see anything happening. Hopefully later in the season. So let's see what else happening. This grape always wake up late. This is a late bloomer. Always late. The other one is always ahead of it. This is always late. So always wake up late. And then the star of my show, guys, you know I harvest a lot of blueberries every year. And yes, guys, they're still in container. You know, I have the blueberry care videos out. You see how I care for my blueberry every single year for it to keep producing in the same container that it's been in now 6 going 7 years. And guys, I cannot have enough of blueberries. And you know the price of these in the shop. Guys, it's worth growing your own blueberries. And as I said before, I love to grow them in container because I can get to manage the soil. Guys, if it's in the ground, then the pH is harder to balance because they need acidic soil. So look how loaded it is. Look how loaded it is. Yes, guys, and all of them is over 4 and 5 feet. All of these blueberry bush, all of them, guys. Oh, when they come in here and hear the bees going crazy, it's like music. And then there's the other one there. These produced some big ones last year, and that one is just in a little pot. I had to top it out as well, guys. I have to top it there, and I had to top it there because it was just growing too big. And guys, these are some currant cuttings that I did. These are all cuttings, guys. From my, while I'm here, we're gonna show you the next blueberries, but I'll get back to them. Oh, look at my currants. Yeah, look at my currants. Guys, I can't even give her a full garden tour. I always have to put the garden tour in bits because I can't show you the brassicas or anything today that's in the outside garden because it's gonna be too much. Okay, I'm just showing you the fruit trees and the berry trees. Okay, and this is my red currant. And guys, one of my subscriber, Terry's allotment, I learned something from him, guys, because sometimes when you're doing cuttings between the red currant and the black currant, you get a bit mixed up. But guys, if you rub the red currant stem and similar hand, it smells of absolutely nothing. Okay, so that's a red currant, and this is what I learned from one of my subscribers, Terry's allotment. You can go over and show him some support, guys. And this is the red currant. Okay, when you rub it and smell, you can actually smell. Okay, so this one have a smell to it, the red currant doesn't. And that's, oh, smells so good. And that's how you know which is the black currant and which is the red currant. Guys, I tell you every year now, sometime when it tastes black currant, yeah, it is a bit tart and people don't like to just snack on it. They like to make jam with it, or they like to make drink with it. Okay, but I'm telling you, if you ever try my red currant, you cannot believe how sweet these things are. Everyone that tastes this black currant always asks for cutting. They are so sweet. And I do have cutting that I need to list on the pesticide. Those are some of the cuttings in that container. And then I have some cuttings in this container that have all rooted that I need to go and list. And guys, I have loads of strawberries as cover crop in here as well, but that's not what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm just trying to show you how my currants are loaded. But guys, remember, the birds love these. Okay, so even before they reach ripe stage, the bird will come and eat them off. So I'm just waiting for it to open up a little, for the bees to do the business, and then I have to mesh them, guys, because the birds will come and eat off all of my goodies that I've been working for. So guys, the currants are laden. Wow. There's a debate to say these currants are what is Ribena, but when I'm in Jamaica, what we call Ribena is different from this black currant bush that we have here in the UK. So I'm a bit confused. So if anyone know, they can explain all of this in the comment section, because from research it say that this black currant that we have here in the UK is what is used to make the Ribena drink. But we have a Ribena tree in Jamaica that is not like a shrub, bushy shrub like this. It's like a massive tree. So I really don't know which one is the real one that is used for the drink. So do let me know. But guys, that's just my bush there and showing you. Okay, then guys, going up in the ceiling. Okay, this is me having berries in the ceiling to walk under because this is a thornless one. There's no thorns on it, okay? So I just have it like a canopy. Oh guys, Mr. Sun is out. I feel so nice, you see. So this is up in the ceiling. This is my Logan berry, okay? And I just have it trellising everywhere in the roof because it's thornless. So when you're walking about, you don't have to worry about being thorn juking you or anything piercing you, because it's thornless. So I'm just trellising all over and let it do its things, guys, because when these Logan begin to fruit, they go crazy. They literally go crazy. They produce so much. So I just have it running all over. I probably don't need refixing, guys, but I think I'll work with it this year. If anything, fix it afterwards, because then I have to go and buy back wood and plastic and everything. So I just ignore the dilapidated state it's in, everything falling apart, because I get so much storm, guys, and I'm on a hilltop. I get so much storm, so it's constant fixing. So this is where my Logan coming from. That's the root. This is a twig that I go it from, and the twig just dry back, and then you just have it spreading, and I have this nice fat running vine everywhere, guys, running trellising everywhere. And then I had to cut that back because it was going into my peach tree, so I cut this back. But I do have a new plant from it. I did root it, but guys, the phone is not doing it justice, my guys, okay? Because I start from down there and I just have it trellising all up, and guys, trust me, it's gonna get like 300 times bigger than this. So I have to come and sort it out properly very soon, because these are all new growth for this season. The older leaves like this, I came and I trimmed it up 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago you have these old leaves on it, and all of these now are new leaves, new shoot, and wherever it is a new shoot, you have berries coming on it. This is one of the fig that I got for my walk, and I'm hoping I will sample. I don't see any fig on it though, guys. I was hoping I'm gonna be able to sample some fig from it this year, but I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's see what's gonna happen. So this is the young peach tree. I don't know, is that something at the end there? Is it look like it's forming, or it look like it's dropping? I don't know, guys. Do pray that I can get something to sample from my peach trees, guys, that have grown from seed, and all of them bloom before it reaches 3 years. So guys, you can grow your own fruit trees from seed. It takes time, it requires patience, but guys, you get a level of attachment that you would not get if you actually just buy from the shop. There's a stinky bug right there. Let's see if I can crush him, guys, because all I do is give trouble. Yeah, so those shall not kill, but there's certain pests in the garden that when I see them, they do more damages than good. So I try to get rid of them. And then this is my mulberry from a different side. But yes, guys, that's some of the things in this garden. Let's show you what else, guys. There's more things in this garden. Let me show you, my Chilean Guava that's here. It's branching out everywhere. It have grown so much. I did try to root another fig right here. That looking beautiful. And the sunshine right there, really nice. So Chilean Guava there, and then right over here, guys, this is my pomegranate right here, shooting out, looking good, looking really good, guys. Is it gonna fruit for me this year though? That's the thing. It's looking good, but I'm praying and hoping, because it's old enough now. I have it for a couple of years, still haven't fruited yet. So hopefully later in the year I can show you some blooms on it. That will be super superb. Let me show you the rest of the blueberries. This is one of the other blueberry. So this one tend to bloom out first, okay, and then these come afterwards. And this was the one that I treated the year before, and this one is the sweetest. This is, oh guys, you know sometimes I have some blueberry kind of faint and it really tastes nice. This one is sweet. When I taste it sweet, believe me, it is sweet. So all of them is nice, you know. I don't have any taste bad blueberries, because if I do, I'd have to just try to replace them. But this is the sweetest one, okay? And then I need to come and sort out some more compost in there. You can see, looking good, aren't they looking good? Yes, they are. This is the oldest one now. So this is the oldest blueberry shrub. Try to cut it back. So you know, when it's old, I kind of cut it back and make it spring out. So this year, after it's finished, I think I'm going to do a bigger cut this year, because it's an older shrub. So as you can see, it's still producing. If you get too old, you know, the berries can get a bit tiny. But last year, they still had a good size. And you know, sometimes because I love blueberry, they don't want to cut it too much. But like, this is one of the new growth on it. So the older ones, and this is another new one, you can see from the color of the stem. So the older ones, I'm just gonna give it a good haircut when this season is finished, and let it continue to spring back, guys. And then I'm gonna go into the big greenhouse there, show you what's in there. I don't think I'm gonna get to go to the little one today, because otherwise, guys, this store gonna be super long. So let's see, finish the big greenhouse first and see what happened. Before I go in, guys, I'm not even going to show you the main blue strawberries, but that's another time. But before I go in there, guys, there's my honey berries. I don't know if you can see. There's my, because the honey berry is green, looking just like the leaves. But there's honey berries, hopefully you can see, all over the chop. There's bloom still. There's honey berry everywhere. As I said, this is the second year. The first year I tasted it, I wasn't impressed, didn't like it. Gonna see what this year is like. So that's my honey berries right here. This is a cutting of the grape. You can see it's in bloom. This is a cutting, like 7 inches tall grape in bloom. And guys, look at the strawberries that are transplanted. The main strawberry bush is over the polytunnel, which I forgot to show you. But these are the ones that I transplanted earlier this year, because I wanted wherever I'm at in the garden, I'll be able to munch on some blueberries. What am I calling blueberry? Guys, you know what I'm talking. You can see I'm talking strawberries. I have so much berries, get mixed up sometime. So everywhere I'm in the garden, I can either be eating wild strawberries or normal strawberries. Are they looking good, guys? I just transplanted these, you know, in the pots. Look at the size leaves. I feed it up with some kitchen scraps. Then I put some coffee grounds on them and everything. Guys, they're looking good. And they're looking good. There's like a baby ones there. And there's some more babies in there now, guys. There's some more babies all over. Hopefully you can see. There's baby strawberries. Oh, they're pretty. So that's them, some of the strawberry. I think I have 4 pots there. And guys, I've been eating off my purple cabbage leaves. But I have to leave these for them to fold. I've been eating them off, guys. They're so nice. My kumquat looking promising this year. Hopefully, I'll see some bloom soon. Look like I see some bloom, guys. So, looking good. All the citruses shooting out new leaves, new branches everywhere. My sour orange, my grapefruit, all the citruses. My lemon is awake and alive. Guys, if you're with me, you know the struggle I had with this lemon. Mara lemon right here. But I didn't give up. And it didn't give up on me either. It's doing really, really well. And then my lily pilly, I should say. Sorry, lily pilly, that I got from one of my lovely subscriber, Lionheart84. He gave me this one. And guys, you know, they say I'm watching it like literally every day, and I'm wondering, am I gonna sample this fruit this year? It looks promising. Let's see. Then I have some tomatoes that I've started. And guys, you know, I had tomatoes in the house from last year. I did some transplanting of those as well. I'll show you. Berries that I took cuttings from, and I've taken, that was a ginger that I transplanted with you guys. There's so much. And those are my Sharon fruit, guys. I still don't see no bloom. This is the older one, and I'm hoping I will see some bloom, but I don't see no bloom yet. But guys, just to look at these beauties, lift your spirit. I tend to leave some of the brassicas to go to seed, and for the flowers to encourage the bees to come in. And guys, I just have random things like oregano and mint, and this avocado was there from last year in the greenhouse. No eat, no nothing. Guys, this was the flat leaf parsley that I harvest with you guys. I tell you, I love to be harvested. The more you harvest it, the more you spring back. It just spring. Then I have 2 little sunflower over there that I'm trying to start for the season. And then this greenhouse still need to tidy up. I carried this guava outside 2 days ago. But guys, so much. That's my carrots over there. There's some more strawberries that I've transplanted, guys. And I have some kale, scarlet kales and things in here. Some narrow kale. Guys, this is one of the tomato that I had indoor from last year. I just break off one of the side shoot. Transplanted this 3 days ago. So guys, this is tomatoes that I have from last year, okay? So my narrow kale and everything. Then I started my callaloo for the season. Guys, so much! Started my callaloo from the season, and I transplanted some of the tomatoes, more citrus there, more kale, narrow kale. One of the tomatoes, there's a transplant right here, looking a bit droopy, but it just need water. There's another one there that I just transplant from cutting. And then guys, this is my black currant, red currant that I took cutting from. And guys, these are some of the grapes that I started from seed. These are the ones that were growing slowly. The one that was much bigger, I've transplanted to that greenhouse over there. So when I give you another tour, I'll show you. So the grape from seed is over there doing much better. And I have the potatoes that I've showed you previously. Some pomegranate and different things. But the video is not too long, guys. I'm not going to go over there and show you those. The last thing I'm going to show you in this greenhouse is my peanuts. You know, I've grown peanuts with you before, and they're just literally popping up. So these are sunflower. In few days time, I'll show you these peanuts. There's actually popping up out of the ground. It's going to be hard for you to see now. That's the sugar cane that was inside, and waiting for it for the sun to stay consistent. Then you see leafing out nicely again. But yes, guys, I'm gonna finish this tour here. So let me know what's happening in your garden. And just before I go, I forgot to show you my turnip and my beetroot over there. So there's so many other things I'll show you on a follow-up tour. But until next time, guys, any comment, any question, put it in the comment section and I'll definitely get back to you. And from a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bright spring day, from my garden to yours, guys, continue gardening. And remember, you guys, if you didn't save your seed last year, make sure you save a seed this year, because you have to save when gardening, and seeds are super expensive. So save your seeds. All these tomatoes I'll show you right here, these are from seeds, and the other ones are the ones I overwinter. Pineapple guava. But I should give you another tour, guys. So take care now. Bye bye. Remember to share the video, like up the video if you like it. Any question, put it in the comment section, and I see you on the next upload. Take care now. Bye bye.
subscribe, and click the notification bell.